Hey, I'm Andy Aledort, and this edition of In Deep is called New Blues, Discovering New Ways to Navigate Through an 8-Bar Blues Progression. And this month I'm going to specifically look at 8-bar progressions. The typical blues progression is a 12-bar blues progression. You've probably heard the term 12-bar blues, and most blues songs are 12-bar forms. There's a few really cool classic blues songs that are 8-bar forms. Two that come to mind are Key to the Highway and It Hurts Me Too, Elmore James. And what's neat about these is what separates them from 12-bar blues is the chords come in a different order. And so when you're playing rhythm or soloing, you have to come up with new solutions to connect the chords. And for soloing and playing rhythm, there's just an endless variety of ways to do that. So this first series of examples, we're going to be doing an 8-bar blues that's along the lines of the progression that's used in the song Key to the Highway. It's in the key of A, and what's neat about it is you go right from the 1 chord A, 1 bar, to the 5 chord E for 1 bar, and then there's 2 bars on the 4 chord. And then the second half, because it's an 8-bar form, the second 4 bars repeat that A to E, 1 bar each, and then you go back to A for your standard turnaround. So it's like a bar of A plus 2 more beats, so 1.5 bars of A, and then the turnaround wraps up with 2 beats of E. So that's your 8-bar form. So I'm going to start with a relatively simple rhythm part. It's going to have some melody in it and some hybrid picking. It's not going to be completely straightforward. And then we're going to talk about ways to augment that rhythm part from there with more melodic lines and 2-note and 3-note chords. All right, so as I said, we have 1 bar of A, the 1 chord, followed by 1 bar of E, the 5 chord, followed by 2 bars of D. If you're going to play this totally straight without any augmentation of the chords or fancy licks or anything, that'd be the first 4 bars, second 4 bars. And then the turnaround. Back to A. What I did in this example is I played. So I did something a little different to make that E chord jump out. We do root 5th, root 6th, root flat 7 for A. I picked the open low E, fret a G note and bend it, and then when I pull off to that E and let the low E string ring, I pick 2 more E notes, 2nd fret of the D with the high E. And then I go into root 5th, 6th, flat 7, and the E chord. Now instead of going to D5, D6, D flat 7, I played. Do a little hybrid picking. So this is D7 with an F sharp, the major 3rd in the bass. And that's sounded with the pick, and I'm using palm muting. But the notes on the G and the B string are finger picked. And you can see some of the notes I'm picking at the same time. I came off of it by descending the A blues scale. Went back to the main rhythm part. And then so I finger pick this high A note and I allow it to ring while I pull down from the flat 5 to the 4 and then pull up to the minor third. And then I have 2 root notes. And then that typical, while you have your high pedal tone, the high A note, your turnaround is sounded by descending the D string. And then this little E7 back to A.